Hey, what's up guys? Alex here at the southern end of Dufferin Street in the Parkdale neighborhood. Well, actually this side is Parkdale, the other side is Liberty Village. It's a partly cloudy day today and I just got off the 929 Dufferin Express bus, which is actually beginning to be a lot better than before. Although even though the ride was kind of fast, it was still stuck in traffic, especially between DuPont and College Streets. It just got pretty busy. But I wanted to make a video on the route anyway, heading southbound, the entirety, because I took it all the way from Wilson Station to get down here. If you're on the 29, like I said, it's a different story. People always call the Dufferin bus because not only is it one of the busiest bus routes, but it is often quite slow, especially at rush hour. But the 929, you seem to have a lot more fun in that. But yeah, it took way longer than it should have to get down here. Look, there's all the buses that are laying over here before they start their journey heading north. And they were supposed to start construction, the reconstruction of streetcar tracks, and I think water main replacement just north of here at Dufferin and King. But they decided to put it off until later this month, so meaning mid-September. So even though the buses are displaying like their new destination signs, like, you know, the 29 is gonna terminate at King and Shaw, and then the 929 at Queen, they have not taken effect as yet. So buses are still coming down here, but not for much longer. Well, anyway, today being Sunday, September the 7th, 2025. We're back at a familiar spot. This is Exhibition Place. And it was only 6 days ago that the Canadian National Exhibition, the CNE, came to an end. And look, we have a fire truck coming up here. Holy shit. Wow. What a start. But anyway, yeah, this area was really busy, obviously because of the CNE, which ran from August 15th to September 1st. And I was here on the last day. And when I was leaving, I came through here, the Dufferin Gate. And right after that, vehicular traffic now able to come down here, or rather, as I'm putting it in weird-ass sentences, they finally opened the whole area back to road users. But oh yeah, look, they're still packing up mostly all the stuff from the vendors last week. Only 6 days ago. I've never actually been down at Exhibition right after the CNE closed. Look, there's Medieval Times. I'm not sure if it's going to be a members-only video. It's going to be rather short, though, because I'm going to be walking over to Exhibition Loop and taking the 509 Harborfront streetcar to Union Station, even though I was just on that streetcar route last night. Here's Saskatchewan Road. Look, there's the wind turbine. So over here was the entrance. Walking through here is very surreal. Because again, the CNE attracts millions of visitors every year. I'm really curious to see what the final numbers were for this year. It's a completely different vibe now. Used to look, lots of music, food vendors, and shops, everything that you could think of, all gone. All freaking gone. And it's also a little bit chilly as well, around 18 degrees Celsius. I came out in my shorts, I stepped out, I wasn't feeling it, so I went back upstairs, I changed to my long pants, and I feel fine now. In fact, look, the leaves are slowly starting to change color, so we're getting a first taste of autumn, even though we're in the final weeks of summer. Very interesting. And it won't be long until the temperatures start dropping. But seeing the leaves change color is a good sign that fall is just around the corner. Well, it looks like they got everything packed up. There's nothing else here. Look, there's the fountain. So this was like the kiddie section. There are a few rides here. There used to be lots of people here 6 days ago on the last day. And it was another all day thing. I came down here around, was it 10:30? And then I left around 7. So now you can just drive around here. Better Living Center, that's where they have the farm. Hey, look, there's a squirrel. A lone squirrel at Exhibition Place. Princess Boulevard. I could just go this way to Exhibition Loop, but we're gonna go this way instead. I guess I get things done really fast. And of course, a popular air show took place here last weekend. I sound kind of off. Unfortunately, my throat, it was scratchy yesterday, but it wasn't the worst. I don't know why the hell it came back. Because I only got sick 4 weeks ago. That was right after I came back from Vancouver. So I was kind of feeling off, but not the worst. I feel fine though. It's so freaking annoying having to deal with a scratchy throat. At least it doesn't hurt though. And look, in here was the Arts and Crafts building, where you could get just so many things from here. See, look, even more vendors were here. The usual vendors, even, you know something? These sunglasses, right? They look cheap, but they look pretty freaking cool. I got them for one of the vendors that were set up shop right on the street there. And here's the inside. Now clear of everything. Nothing inside. But yeah, this is pretty much what the what Exhibition Place is known for. The again, the world famous Canadian National Exhibition. It's been going on since I think the 1940s, or I could be wrong. But it's been going around. It's been happening every year for decades. Look, here's BMO Field, home of the Argos and the FC. Next year, though, this will be a major area, because this stadium will host select games for the FIFA World Cup. So Exhibition will be even busier for next year. It's gonna attract, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of people here. I saw another squirrel. I only saw one last time at the CNE. It seems to be roaming around here with like nothing left. Some fences up there. Well, until next year, I guess. Sorry if I'm not being clear or speaking in off sentences. Maybe that's just me. I don't freaking know. Oh, look, there's Ontario Place. Don't remind me of that shit, though. At least you can still walk through half of Trillium Park, but still, though. Now let's walk along the midway here. Yeah, unless there's a game happening here, or another event, or a concert, virtually this area is pretty much dead throughout the year. Well, save for August and early September, the CNE. Oh, look, this is where the Skyride was. I did a video around here on opening day, but that was just before the gates opened. And of course, other of our fellow YouTubers recorded videos and live streams from here. Johnny, Ken, Henry, Sapan. Look, there's the ugly ass Hotel X, which to me is a very weird name for that. Oh man, this area was really busy. I'm just picturing that that last day of the CNE. Lots of people of all ages, the sky right above, and the constant music that was blasting, and the many rides that we all enjoyed. The Niagara Falls ride, that one Ferris wheel we went on. I wonder if that's coming from Budweiser stage. It's like maybe like they're rehearsing for something. I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna go after this. Oh well, this is what you have now. I guess on last Tuesday, they still had a lot. They still had a lot to get rid of. But everything here is just all gone. Parking lots were turned into the rides here. There's the Enercare Center. And that's where they had even more stuff there. And behind it, the Coca-Cola Coliseum, where the minor leagues Toronto Maple Leafs, Toronto Marlies play. That's the AHL affiliate of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Hey, there's Princess Gate. Although I don't really think I'll be going there. I'm not too sure. I don't know. I wanted to end this video off at Exhibition Loop, where I can catch the streetcars, but I don't know about that. There's Lakeshore Boulevard. Nunavut Drive. A lot of the major streets here at Exhibition Place are named after our Canadian provinces and territories. I can easily cut through here to get to the streetcar loop. $14. Okay, that's actually pretty good. That's actually good for a regular length video. I'm cool with that. Yeah, there's people walking around here, just not much. We can't wait to come back here for CNE opening day of next year. Because this year, I think this is my very first time attending the CNE on opening day. And I spent all freaking day there. All right, so let's walk along here. Got school tomorrow, 11 a.m. Start time. Highly doubt this building's open now. Oh, hold on. Well, this building still hosts like very minor events. Homecoming. Oh, the home hardware event. I don't think you'd be able to get inside. Or if I needed to use the washroom, I would have just attempted to go into the Hotel X. Even though it's a dumbass name for that. Yeah, as you can see, the doors are locked, so no chance in hell you're gonna be able to get inside. And also, buses are no longer coming through here because of the construction at King and Dufferin. It would be the 29C buses that come all the way down here. Wow, look at this guy. And up ahead is Strawn Avenue. That's beyond the Prince's Gates, of course. Another squirrel. So it seems like after the CNE, the squirrels like to come out, even though there's still a chance of seeing them when the CNE is going on. That's like the fourth one. But also, Carabetta took place here last month. Imagine living around here with all the noise and traffic. Alright, so maybe what I'll do is I'll wrap up the video up ahead. I'll think of what to do next. On second thought, oh shit, it is open. I am quite surprised. I've never been here when it was in the CNE. There's the time. Wow, I'm surprised. Okay, maybe I'll come back in here. I don't know. Yeah, if there's like any washrooms in here, I'll likely use them. Opening day, they had the ribbon cutting ceremony. All right, another average 20-minute video in the books. So I'm gonna use the washroom, then I'm gonna walk over to the streetcar loop and head to Union, and then I'll decide where to go from there. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos. Check out my others as well. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Take care. Be well, be good, stay safe, and peace out. Bye-bye.